Callum, before we jump into it, got a fun fact.
Yep.
Fun fact just dropped with Argentina taking on Austria this morning.
Yep.
Argentina beat them 2-0. Lionel Messi scored both goals, making him the all-time World Cup scorer with 18 goals, moving past Miroslav Klose, setting a new all-time record.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, 18 goals in World Cup games.
It's unreal, isn't
Previous
it?
best 16.
I saw a clip pop up the other day of his debut in the World Cup many, many years ago. It's wild to see how young he was back then, but yeah, doing so well, and it's just crazy to see him play still.
Yeah, absolutely, and having a great tournament.
Absolutely.
Better than his counterpart Ronaldo at Portugal.
Introducing the two most handsome newsreaders in Fresh. The CBD? Adelaide? The world. News with Tom and Callum on Fresh 92.7.
All right, kicking us off with a bit of defence news. Australia has signed its largest ever defence export deal with Canada for $2.5 billion. Pretty much we've sold a bunch of really cool futuristic technology over to Canada, and it's pretty much Australian radar technology, so it allows you to see very, very far.
Okay.
To put it simply, super fast, so the Canadians are going to use it to target longer distances over the Arctic and be able to use that. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff, but $2.5 billion, and it's the biggest we've ever done with a trade-off like that.
Cool.
In other news, the government has extended its fuel excise for another month at a reduced rate.
Thank
so
God.
got more cheap
I was getting
fuel.
worried about that.
Yep, so it is. It's still going to be a bit cheaper. It'll be saving motorists around $11 per 65-litre tank. So pretty good stuff. Nice to see that it is still going to be cheaper for, one more month.
Yeah, is that an all right price at the moment? I do need to fill up. Payday today, so.
Yeah, absolutely. It has been cheaper lately, which is good.
Yeah, around that
noticeably cheaper.
$1.50 mark.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll see that for a little bit longer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Tom, there's a little bit of news that you were pretty keen to throw out there.
Yes.
Involving some creepy crawlies.
Well, if you know anything about me, I'm terrified of spiders, so I've always got my finger on the pulse.
Yep.
New spider news. There's been a new spider species discovered in Queensland by a scientist.
Yeah.
Witnessed it in action. This thing sounds terrifying. So it's called the ballista spider, I think it was.
So ballista is like the medieval
slingshot
thing, right?
So yeah, that medieval slingshot that like throws the rocks out at castles and crush your enemies. Well, that's what this spider's named after, because it sets up a web slingshot where the green tree ant will go into it. It'll get shot up into the air 30 centimeters, caught by another web, so then the spider can go and eat it. And the reason for that, they've adapted to do that, is because the green tree ant apparently can call out to its colony.
Okay. Yeah.
And the entire colony will come to eat that spider.
Yeah.
So this spider's adapted to be able to isolate green tree ants and take them out. Now, I heard that the force that it gets shot up with is so powerful that equivalent we would die. A human would die from the force alone that you get shot with that slingshot.
That's wild. It always blows my mind when you see on the news new species discovered. Like, have we not tapped out? Have we not got all of them? Come on. And then you find out, and the ones that do get found out now are the most terrifying ones.
Well, I don't know if it's, if they've been around for a long time, or if it's just through evolution they've evolved to get this, since the green tree ants would usually call on the colony to come attack the spiders.
And you said this is in Queensland?
Discovered in Queensland.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's videos of it. It's terrifying.
It's vicious.
Yeah.
That is terrifying.
Scientists caught it in action. It was like, what the hell?
What the hell is going on there? Yeah. That would be scary.
Yeah, I'll be having nightmares tonight. Sunday afternoon, caught up with all our mates, Callum.
Yep.
Just had a barbecue at one of their houses. They live in Blackwood. So while we were there, we were asking if they have any problems with wildlife, koalas, possums, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's when our mate's fiance dropped this possum story that had us in stitches.
It was one of those ones I couldn't believe was true. I've never heard of anything like it. Thought it was ridiculous.
Honestly,
but, hey.
possum magic has more legs
Yeah,
in sounding
absolutely.
real than this story.
Yeah.
So apparently when she was younger, at her childhood home, these two possums made a home in the shed out in the backyard. And then one thing led to another. They left the possums alone, didn't want to mess with them. And then another possum sort of joined the fray.
Yep.
And then another one. And then another one. And it got to a point where there was 15 possums that were living in this shed.
Yeah, wild.
So instead of doing anything about it because they left it too long, they just handed the keys over to the possums. They gave the shed to the possums. They said, all right, don't go in the shed anymore. The shed belongs to the possums. We've lost it.
Absolutely, yeah. I think the phrase that she used was "we lost our house," we lost our shed to the possums, and it just it blew my mind because you're letting these rodent things take over your property?
Hey, marsupials, buddy.
But and it really springboarded in my mind all these wild thoughts of what's going on in the shed. They're having their own little casino parties, or the possums jumping around
There's a possum's bouncer
swinging from the chandeliers and stuff.
Checking your ID, you look human,
mate.
Yeah.
And exactly. Is the dad going up to the shed and has to delegate with some possum at the front, and they're just like, "You're not coming in. We've taken over, mate."
Saturday night, the dad has to knock on the shed door, like, "Can you guys keep it down?
Yeah, please, I've got kids.
Come on,
they're sleeping.
It's past midnight.
You'd be partying for days.
Damn possums on the possum magic again."
But it's a wild concept. I think it's so insane that someone's had their shed taken over by 15 possums and he couldn't do anything about it.
And just accepted it. I think that's the craziest thing, just accepting the fact that, all right, well...
He just let it happen.
Time to get new tools.
Yeah. Well, and when we asked about it, she made it clear that the possums get quite vicious and it's scary. She said, they can attack and all this stuff.
I think they can get a bit territorial.
Yeah.
So now, since the shed is their property,
they've really, they're a bit scared to go up and do anything about it.
The possums have squatters' rights.
Yeah, exactly right. They've taken over.
The end of the story. We want to know what animal took over the house. You can give us a buzz. Maybe you grew up in the hills or live in the hills and it's as extreme as losing the shed to the possums.
Yeah, look, I would love another story like that. Otherwise, things like termites, pigeons in the ceiling.
Didn't even think about termites.
Yeah.
I'll throw another left field one your way. What animal took over the house? My dog. Once my dog came home, he was the king of the house.
It's a good one. It doesn't even have to be a crazy possum situation. It's the fact that your dog sits at the table, eats dinners, takes lounge space, all of that.
Has his own spot on the couch, has his own spot at the dining table. I don't even have a spot on the couch at home.
Yeah.
I have to share with him.
No, he's shafted you.
And he looks back at me with this stink eye, like, what are you doing in my seat?
Yeah, he's done you in. He's taken your spot. What about feral cats?
Okay.
Cat houses, crazy cat lady from The Simpsons, something like that, surely.
Had Lockie text in here. One of my mates loves his cats, has a large family of cats at his place. They've pretty much taken over the house.
Yeah, they'll do that. I wonder how many cats he's working with there. Sounds like a +10 job.
+10.
Sounds like a lot of cats to text in.
It does.
Eliza said a family of brown snakes. I live in One Tree Hill, and last summer we just kept on finding them inside. Nothing like waking up on your Sunday morning finding a snake over the bench top. Wild. Snakes, yeah. That's a scary one.
Yeah. Got this on here. My mum got a second dog against my dad's advice. My dad loved having a smaller dog instead of our original big Labrador. He then got 2 more little Maltesers. One of those got pregnant. Now we have 4 more little puppy Maltesers on the way.
That's a cute scenario, I guess, with having the puppies around.
Yeah, but
could be worse. Could be
it's a lot of dogs.
Could be vicious possums. Amber texted in saying that she found a rabbit on the street, took it home and made it her own, and it was against her mother's will, but they have a pet rabbit in the house now, so that rabbit's taken over.
And that rabbit's name is now Bum Bum.
Yeah. Interesting name for the rabbit.
Paul's texted in my 17-year-old son, Tyler. Yep. He's a filthy animal.
I was expecting one of those to come through.
Tim, all the way in Melbourne. Good morning, mate. How are you?
Morning, fellas. How's it going?
Yes, very good. What animal took over the house, Tim?
So I woke up at 3 a.m. one morning and went into the bathroom and I noticed this big, giant tarantula in my shower.
No.
Wow, tarantula in the shower.
No, get out. Find a new place.
What do you even do? I don't. Yeah, go on.
Naturally, I decided I was going to film me trying to get this tarantula out of the shower because I work in media too. So every think is content.
Yeah.
And so I'm stark as naked trying to get this spider in a Tupperware container.
What kind of content is this?
You got an OnlyFans, Tim.
Why'd you have to be naked? Put some damn pants on if you're going to film yourself getting a spider.
Why'd you title it? The Snake Gets the Spider.
So I managed to scoop it up into this Tupperware container and I go to throw it out the window, but I missed.
Oh, no.
And the spider went down behind the toilet.
Oh, no. No, so it just scurried away. You didn't see it again.
Well, I went to bed because there was nothing I could do. And I woke up the next morning and I went into the bathroom and the bloody thing was in the exact same spot.
Right.
Oh, really? This spider just really wants a wash.
It was at this stage that I finally managed to scoop it up because I have cats and they have also taken over my house.
Yeah, okay.
So I didn't want them eating the spider.
It would have been a good little system,
Honestly,
I'd say.
I would have put the cats in the bathroom, shut and locked the door, Tim.
It's a part of the food chain.
And Callum, over in New South Wales, they're making major developments to Bays West. And that includes building thousands of new homes across 77 hectares,
Cool.
which is great to see. But it encompasses a few suburbs already. So it's going to take over parts of White Bay, Glebe Island and Rozelle.
Yep.
So the Premier of New South Wales, Chris Minns, had says this constitutes a brand new suburb in Sydney, which will be the first time in a century this has happened.
Yeah, wow.
And what they've done is they've opened up the naming of this new suburb to the public, where people can send in their suggestions of new potential suburb names. I have a clip of Chris Minns running through some of the suggestions.
Okay.
Suburb mixed suburb phase. We're not going with that, by the way. Let's go through them. Bays in the Hood. That's worse. Beyonce. I like that. Volkanovskyville for our UFC champion. New Zetland. Zetland by the sea. What about this one? Glebe to Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, it's one of those ones I feel like he's opened up a can of worms.
As Aussies, we're going to take the piss.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can only expect it to happen when you open it up to everyone to have their say.
Yeah,
for sure.
So the public vote right now is for Bays in the Hood at the moment.
Yeah,
that is the winner on the populace. You can still submit suburb names, suggestions to them if you want.
Sure.
You can do it from here,
Even
from Adelaide.
if you're not from Sydney, just throw one out there.
Yeah. What's your favourite one there?
I actually like what was the Volkanovsky one?
Volkanovskyville.
I like that. Yeah.
Not bad.
That was a good one.
So they have come out to say, though, at the end of the day, the New South Wales government will be choosing the name. It doesn't come down to popular vote, unfortunately. In a quote, which I found a bit ridiculous, he said, "We're not going to be stupid." Tell that to the poor people living in nowhere else.
Yeah.
Or Humpty Doo.
No,
or
absolutely.
Whoop Whoop.
Yeah.
Or Eggs and Bacon Bay. These are real places in Australia. Hell, what about the people living in Tittybong, Victoria? Yeah. What do they have to
worst
do
name.
with? Right now, we're doing this trend.
Hey, without naming your job, tell us what you say at least 20 times a day at work.
Yeah, so me and Callum will try and guess what you do for a job.
Yeah, a bit of a fun one. Being on the other side of the game, we'll be guessing it. All you have to do is give us that key phrase that you say, throughout the 8 hours you work a day, and we'll guess exactly what job that is.
Let's head over to Seaton. We've got Troy on the line first. Good morning, Troy. What's the phrase you say at least 20 times a day?
Well, one of them is good morning.
You can't do that.
I would often say, good morning, how are you, and how can I help you today?
Good morning, How are you? How can I help you today?
Well, immediately you're obviously talking to people at a frequent base.
Yeah.
I guess people are coming and seeing you quite often for you to say that constantly.
I'm thinking perhaps...
Definitely a personal job.
Did you say a personal job?
I was going to say call centre, but now I'm thinking, is it retail?
What can I do for you?
No.
Oh, I reckon, are you like a masseuse?
No. I do give massage for feet.
Oh, podiatrist?
No.
No, I don't know.
Troy, we give up. What do you do?
I am a disability support worker.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
God, yeah, all right.
I
Bit
didn't
of a
get that one.
curveball.
Yeah, great one.
Wouldn't have gone there.
Absolutely. John in Trott Park, what is your phrase you say every day?
It's a pleasure to be your service.
Pleasure to be your service.
Pleasure to be
Of service.
Okay.
Pleasure to be of your service.
Pleasure to be of your service.
Are you in the army, John?
No, I'm not. No.
I'm going to have a stab and say mechanic.
No.
No. What are you?
All right, what do you do, John?
I'm a courier.
A courier. Yeah, makes sense.
God, me and Callum
That's
are
a great
horrible
one.
at this game.
I think we'll get the next one. This one looks a little easier, Tom.
Christian in Hillcrest, good morning to you. What's the phrase?
Good morning, boys. No, not in your mouth.
Oh, gotta be some sort of primary kindergarten teacher or maybe OSH school
Yeah,
care.
I'd say kindergarten for sure. Has to be.
Close.
What is it, Kristen?
I'm also disability support worker.
Oh, yeah. All right, that
Two on
got
the
us.
line.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, we haven't got a good strike rate so far.
Doing so bad.
Michael in Strathalbyn, what's your phrase? What are you saying every day?
G'day, guys.
G'day.
G'day.
Hey, how you going? So I say a lot more right rudder.
More
All
right rudder, so it's
there's
boat stuff.
A couple of boys that did rowing. Yeah, rudder.
I'm
is the
thinking
steering.
I'm thinking something to do with
Yeah,
sailing.
you're on the right track.
Yeah, sailing instructor.
Not
could
not
be.
on the ground, up higher.
Oh,
Oh.
plane. Are you a pilot?
I was going to
Yeah,
say.
spot on. I teach people to fly.
Hey!
If they don't push rudder, we end up in a fireball on the left-hand side of the runway. So
Absolutely.
Command aviation. I teach people to fly. I'm an instructor.
That's
Awesome
so
stuff.
cool. What
That
a
is really
cool
cool.
job, Michael. How long you been flying for?
It's fun. Since I was 15. I'm just headed out to Murray Bridge to fly with one of the guys from Oz Runways in a Cirrus right now.
You
Wow,
beauty. Well, have a
awesome
great
job.
flight. Good luck.
And more right rudder. Don't forget.
Yeah, you got it. Love the show. Good on you, boys.
Cheers, Michael. Let's wrap things up here in Port Noarlunga. It's Eric on the line. Eric, what is the phrase?
Okay, guys, the phrase is, what's your ETA?
What's your ETA?
That's tough. That could be a lot of things. What's your ETA? I'm gonna go ahead and say tradie of some sort. You know what? I'll just pop one out there. I'll do concreter.
Just a clue, the previous caller probably uses this phrase as well.
Okay, more right rudder. What's your ETA? I'm gonna say
Abbreviated estimate time of arrival.
yeah. I'm gonna say you're a bloody tugboat captain.
Close. We'll give it aeromedical pilot.
Medical pilot.
Aeromedical pilot, yep, with the RFDS.
Well, okay. I didn't know we had so many pilots.
We're getting a few cool jobs, aren't we?
we really suck at this game.
Like we got Michael's right before, but it came with a lot of hints.
Hey, Eric, pilot question. When you go on a commercial flight and they say to put it into airplane mode, is it actually necessary? Because I've heard it's not.
It used to be, back in the old days with some of the older navigation instruments we used to use, but now it's not really much of an issue.
So when I have my phone not on airplane mode and there's a bit of turbulence, it's not my fault?
Not necessarily. I used to work for an airline before as well, so it's definitely not the case anymore.
You beauty.
That's good to know.
Good to know, Eric. Thanks for calling up and getting involved.
It's always a funny one going down Rundle Mall. You see some characters.
Yeah.
And I feel like one of the...
Usually without fail.
Yeah, I think one of the common types of characters you see through Rundle Mall is the singer. And I'm not talking about someone who's paid for their busking license little area to do it semi-professionally. I'm talking about the ones that just sing and walk through Rundle Mall.
Yeah. No, it's a cultural hub, Rundle
Yeah.
Mall. Definitely seen a few people singing. It's great acoustics in there for
Yeah,
them. That's
it
why I
is.
reckon they all flock
It
to the
is.
mall.
And it's never good, right? It's just like, typically, if you're walking down there and you're singing really loud vocal pipes, it's like, it raises alarm bells. I look at a situation like that and I think, okay, might have to cross.
See, I won't look at this situation. I'll look at my feet.
Just whatever it is.
Kick rocks.
You won't make eye contact. However, yesterday I was walking through and this bloke is coming towards me and he's got his face he's got his eyes up and he's looking around. He's very confident, and he looks a little bit odd, but he's just going for it. He's absolutely going for it with the vocal pipes, and I couldn't help but notice it sounded damn good.
Live every day without hesitation. Never forget I'm your man.
All right.
What do you think? So that's the first little clip I've got.
A little
so
hard
far.
to make out, but it sounds like he's holding a note.
It sounds like, and I realised it's an Elton John song.
Live for each second without hesitation.
Oh yeah.
Never forget I'm your man.
Yeah, I know that one.
So he's going for the Elton John. At this point, right, everyone's had the same thought where you think, okay, alarm bells raised, person's like singing so loudly. I walked past multiple people. One lady turned to her husband and said, geez, he's actually not too bad. So this guy is starting to get a little bit of a following down Rundle Mall. The alarm bells are gone. Everyone's starting to be like, oh, damn. Like, this guy, yeah, it's wild that he's walking through and just plowing through, but he's singing along. And then I got this bit of him, and I think this is where he really shines.
Lay it on me, girl. High in the night, you feel, but more than ever.
How good is that? Get this guy a record deal.
Get this guy a busking license. One of the biggest sporting events in the world is on over in America, of course. We're talking the World Cup.
Yep.
Even if you're not into soccer, it's hard to ignore the World Cup. There's so much of it in the news. And for those that are into it, Mbappe has scored one goal in the France versus Iraq game. However, it has been delayed due to severe thunderstorm and lightning.
Okay.
So we'll get you more updates on that when they resume. But I saw this in the news this morning. The TSA at American airports, the Transport Security Administration, they've had to come out officially and tell people to stop packing this one item. To all the tourists that are heading to America and heading home from America for the World Cup, and they're trying to bring home with them giant bottles of ranch dressing.
Ranch dressing, that's a really interesting one.
Yeah.
Bit left of field, isn't it?
But this is what they officially posted to X. They said, if you're visiting for a very large sporting event here and you happen to discover ranch while you're here, please pack it in your checked bag on the way home. Thank you. And it's due to ranch being counted as a liquid. They aren't able to bring these giant bottles in their carry-on, which they've been doing. Could you imagine how embarrassed you'd be if you're the one holding up? You're holding up everyone in line. It's like, come on, mate, what have you got in the bag? 1, 2, 3 bottles of ranch?
You're another ranch lover. Yeah, we've had a few
Go
today.
over to the ranch line.
Yeah. And put down the cowboy hat. God, yeah, ranch is just... It's not a sauce. I'm only familiar with it really through Subway. I only really have it. It's not my go-to at all. It's just funny that it's taken the world by storm over there.
Yeah, I know. I've never thought about ranch as this
been that good.
Delectable sauce that, I got to stock up on when I'm in the States. But we're going to go to the text line right now. What was taken at airport security? I mean, it could be some places you can't bring back wood.
Yeah,
little trinkets of wood.
For sure. I remember we went to Thailand, the bloke pulled me up because he was like, is this your Tony and Guy sea salt texturizing spray? And it was some hair product, and everyone in the line looked at me. That held everything up for a little bit too long.
Sea salt
Now you all
spray.
know I use spray.
The cows aren't real.
It's a perm.
We had Jordan text through saying, my wife had a photo album taken. Turns out it was made of elephant dung.
Wow. Okay, that's an interesting one. Elephant dung. I had scissors taken out of my pencil case. Forgot I even had a pencil case because it was in my laptop bag. Yeah, the scissors will do you, for sure.
How about this one? Had a bullet shell taken in Melbourne. It was in my carry-on. Was pulled out of line. Photos taken of it. My ticket and passport. They called the AFP to come interview me. But after half an hour of waiting for them to come, they just confiscated it and let me go.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's one of those things. I see that a lot, those bullet shell lighters and whatnot.
For sure. Yeah, that's a scary one. My mum and dad went to Fiji for their honeymoon back in the 80s. They came back with a turtle shell and one of them Fiji men in a barrel with its third member that popped up on a spring when you took the barrel off. The things you bring home after a honeymoon. Yeah, especially in the 80s too.
Yeah, different time. Got another one here. This one's insane. My friend had his bag pinged going through Adelaide Airport. The security lady opened it up and pulled out his douche and flashed it to everyone in line.
That's wild. That's, once again, rather the ranch.
If you don't know what it is, just look it up.
I'd rather the ranch sauce, absolutely.
Hamish joins us. What was taken at the Adelaide Airport, or just the airport security?
Hey, fellas. Good morning. How are we?
Very good.
Very good. And yourself?
Good, boys. Good to hear from you. Look, I had a Tag Heuer watch on, nice and silver and shiny and bright, and was going through the airport, and they stopped me as apparently one of the materials on the watch could actually be used for an explosive.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, really?
Do you know what material was, or they didn't say?
No, they didn't say, but I was trying to research into it and whatnot to find out what it was. So they held on to my watch, probably wore it for a couple of weeks, and when I got back, they gave it back to me.
Well, at least you got it back in the end.
Was it? And this is a real Tag watch. This isn't some knockoff, is it?
No. This is one I won for a soccer, winning the best player in the state. So I got that watch as a bit of a prize.
Wow, yeah. Usually they're
and
pretty.
yeah, they held it on to me.
They're usually pretty chill with the watches.
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
go through the scanners, you can take everything off, but you're fine to keep the watch on. That's crazy, Hamish. At least you got the watch back.
Hey, fellas, at least I didn't pocket it, eh?
Yeah.
Could have been a lot worse. That's what you usually hear from the customs, though. They'll just pocket it and you never see it ever again. We actually got Liam in Greenwith. Tell us what got taken through customs.
How are you, lovely fellas?
Yes,
Very good.
very well, Liam. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. So what I actually had on me was I was coming back from Hawaii, and I saw this really cool pocket knife. It had like a bit of a coconut handle. I think it had a lady on there with, wearing a bikini. So it was a nice little engraving there as well.
Yeah.
And didn't even faze me having it on me, and got it confiscated and ciao.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. They're usually pretty strict on the old
Pocket knives.
knives.
Yeah. I feel like everyone else has been pretty tame, pretty sensible. And you're like, yeah, no, it's a damn shame the knife didn't get through.
Would you believe they took my pocket knife? Yeah, I can.
Boys.
What a jip.
Boys, it was a long day and it is gone.
You know what, Liam? You don't have your pocket knife, mate, but we do have double passes to Palace Nova Cinemas. They're coming your way.
Oh, you're legends. Thanks, guys, for everything you do on the radio. You're great.
No, cheers,
Cheers,
Liam. Thank you.
Thanks for getting involved. Had a strange invitation fall my way on the weekend.
Okay.
My housemate and his partner went for dinner. They went to her mum and stepdad's. They came home. I asked, how was dinner?
Yeah.
Classic sort of small talk. Then my housemate says jokingly, it was really good. You're invited to the next one.
Sure.
I laugh it off. Say, I'll be there. Obviously not.
No.
Be a bit strange, wouldn't it?
It would be very strange. I mean, he's only just started dating her. It would be odd.
Then they both double down. They say, no, Tom, we're not joking. You are invited to the next family dinner.
Right. Okay. So to your housemate's girlfriend,
Yeah.
her parents.
Yeah, stepdad and mum.
Yeah.
Have invited me over for dinner. It all came down because they were asking, God, James, have you got a housemate? Do you live with anyone? They're like, yeah. My mate Tom. They'd be like, what does Tom do for work?
Yeah,
It's like, Oh, he's actually does the breakfast shop fresh. Turns out they're avid listeners and then they're like, get Tom over here. I want to have a red wine with Tom.
Right, okay. So James, your housemate's immediately been shafted.
Yeah. He's been pushed to the side.
Yeah, he's obviously looking for one thing and one thing only, and that's to meet the bloke he listens to on the radio. That's funny. Yeah,
So-
there's a lot of pressure for this dinner then.
Oh, I haven't thought about the pressure. I was just keen on a glass of red.
The pressure's huge. He's probably like, he probably wants some sort of he probably wants to hear you talk at the dinner and have it sound like the radio.
Yeah. I'll need to brush up on a few dinner table conversation starters.
Yeah.
A couple of stories, maybe the ones we can't say on the air.
Yeah. It's so funny. Why didn't I hope to get an invite soon as well. Maybe he wants to pair. Tom, I didn't realise how many accidents happen with trucks carrying goods in America. And recently, like only just this year, there was a truck that rolled over and everyone was okay. No injuries sustained or anything, but there was a truck with fireworks on it. There was a truck with 18,000 kilograms of tofu.
Yeah, I feel like you do see in the news quite often trucks carrying strange loads of things that then get knocked
Absolutely.
over.
And it happens. And, you know.
Well, I remember the Kit Kats recently, too.
There's a Kit Kat truck?
Yeah, it got heisted, did it?
Oh, did it?
Was that
no, I did see that. Yeah, someone did a big Kit Kat heist. Yeah, it's all happening. But
Take a break.
Just don't steal the Kit Kats. One thing that has happened over the last few days, actually, over in Texas, and once again, no injuries, everyone's all right, but it could have gone pretty haywire. An 18-wheeler truck overturned in Texas, a huge truck. It rolled over. It was actually carrying 2 million bees.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
Hell, that's a long bit of audio.
That was a truck driver.
Yeah,
2 million bees, and they all broke free when it tipped.
Yeah. So you got to look at the pictures. If you want to have a look at it online, have a look at the pictures. The bees are everywhere. The residents of the neighborhood actually got told to stay indoors. Imagine that. It's like full apocalypse mode. So they all got an alert saying, "Hey, you got to stay indoors. You can't go outside because the bees are swarming." And
Texas-wide alert.
Yeah,
2 million bees in the area. I'd be terrified if I got an alert saying, "Hey, by the way, don't go outside. There's 2 million bees in your area."
It's hard to comprehend what 2 million bees could do. I'm picturing they could pick me up, take me, fly me away. Like there's a lot there, but to put it in perspective, it's 23,000 kilograms worth of bees.
Oh.
How crazy is that?
Do we
everywhere?
know roughly what one bee weighs?
God, no. I don't know that off the dome.
I'll let you know that the weight of one bee is about 100 to 120 milligrams.
Yeah, right.
And what did you say, 23 kilos?
23,000 kilos. 23,000. So you can imagine
a lot of bees.
You can imagine when you hear the news, 2 million bees, 23,000 kilograms, they're all swarming, you're staying indoors.
The bee bit my bottom!
Well, that's going to happen to you.